Meanwhile, the trial of an Ohio man accused of plotting an attack on the homeland is now on hold until October. Abdurrahman Sheikh Mohammed is accused of traveling to a terrorist base in Syria to train and then returning home with a plan to attack a U.S. military base. The judge rescheduled the trial after a conference call with attorneys in the case. Our legal panel, Lise Wheel, is a former prosecutor and Fox News legal analyst, and Yodit Tewolde, she is a criminal defense attorney and a former prosecutor. Thank you both for joining us.
Good to be with you.
Thank you. So I will start with you, Yodit, and put on your defense attorney hat for me. And how would you defend him?
Well, you know what? There was obviously probable cause to indict Mohammed. However, the indictment doesn't lay out a detailed plan in terms of how Mohammed was going to allegedly plan an attack on U.S. soil. So was there weapons possession? Was there explosives in his possession? We don't have a detailed account as far as how he was going to plan an attack. But for his arrest, what was his plan on how to do this? All we have right now at the very moment is a substantial amount of evidence to support the charge that he was in support of a designated terrorist group, but we're lacking the actual details of how he was going to execute an attack on U.S. soil.
At least just a lot of conversations he had, comments that he made on Facebook. Is that enough to prosecute?
Yes, it is. I don't need a detailed plan to prosecute him. I don't need those kind of details. All I need under the law is, quote, a substantial step. Did he take substantial steps to further aid our enemies, our terrorists? Yes, he did. It was not just what he did on Facebook. He traveled to Syria. He that was a substantial step to be trained. Yes, he had all this talk on Facebook, but it went past Facebook when he went to Syria. He took that substantial step. That is all I need. That is why he was arrested when he got off the plane. I don't need details about what he was going to do, and when he's never going to come up with that. Do you think terrorists just say, oh, let's just put on Facebook what we're going to do? They don't do that. That's not how it works. That's not what I need.
Yodit,
Lise, we have a First Amendment right to freedom of speech.
Of course,
okay, so
of course.
Just because
that's why you can't prosecute on Facebook.
Hold on, Lise. Lise, let me finish. Hold on. What I'm saying is that, yes, he talked about wanting to do something big in the U.S., you know, wanting to attack military officials or police officers. So that was nothing short of just talk. What I'm saying here is, of course, I'm not going to argue that this isn't good law enforcement here. The government knew that there was a seed planted, and they didn't give it a chance to bloom. However, this is all talk. What did he actually do to further that
Syria.
talk?
He was
correct, and that
will
was
bring it up again, and they'll talk about it in October and hopefully have a decision. We're going to let you guys go.
That's all I need.
Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it.